In August 2024, I decided to embark on an intentional weight loss journey. I know that I cringe to use that term, weight loss. I do not particularly like it, but well, I'm just going to use it in this video. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so from the month of August 2024 to January 2025, I had lost 12 kg and I am still on the journey. I'm not at my goal yet. I'm still pushing it. But I thought to just put out this video and talk about some of the wrong mindsets that could be holding you back, that used to hold me back, that stood in my way of getting into a sustainable lifestyle that was going to help me shed weight and remain fit. So I'm going to be sharing some of those misconceptions in today's video. This is January, and a lot of people are still in that frame of mind where they are setting goals, where they are looking out to what they could achieve in the year 2025, right? And one of those goals might just be around fitness, around weight loss, and you are almost feeling defeated again because you remember how you started out in 2022, 2023, even 2024. You are tempted to do this, but it did not work out. What did you not do right? What did you miss? What stood in your way? You might just have been living by these misconceptions that are around weight loss that have stood in your way over the years, like it stood in my way. Don't go away. I'll be right back to dive into what we're talking about today. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, I am so delighted to welcome you here. My name is Emike Osuma, and I'm welcoming you here to our growing family. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. I do not take you for granted at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right away, we are going into what we're talking about today. In no particular order, I'm going to be talking about some of the misconceptions that I carried in my head or that I hear people talk about that actually end up standing in the way of your weight loss goals at the end of the day. So in no particular order, one of the misconceptions that stood in my way, that keeps standing in the way of people, is the one that says you must go to a gym if you want to lose weight. You must go to a gym if you want to lose weight. That is so not true. You don't have to go to a gym to lose weight. Now, I had registered in a gym like twice, several times, at two different occasions. I registered in a gym, but I don't think I went to that gym for more than 3 times. So I ended up just practically dashing them my money. Like, I just blessed them with my registration money, but I never followed through. Why did that happen to me? That was because going to a gym did not sit well with my routine and with my daily lifestyle at that time. So you might be in a season of your life where you cannot merge going to a gym with your present reality. And by the time you try a couple of times, you end up giving up and you feel like, oh, this weight loss thing is not for me. That is not true. The case is not that it is not for you. The issue is just that you are adopting a method of weight loss that does not sit with your lifestyle. Remember, this is not about just losing weight so you can look a certain way. It's about losing the weight and remaining fit, right? Studies actually show that when people lose weight, that they pick up 107% of that weight that they have already lost. You can imagine, that's quite scary, right? The reason that happens is because the goal is for many people, the goal is just to lose weight. They're not thinking about what can I do to sustain this? What led me to lose my weight? Is this something sustainable? Is this something practical? Can I actually adopt it and make it a part of my lifestyle? Those are the questions you should ask yourself, and not just to say, oh, I want to lose weight. So you just go to the gym and the gym does not sit with your daily routine, and then you give up and dump your goals. And when the next year comes around again, you pick it up and wondering, okay, maybe will this work? Will this work? Will this not work? And then you get discouraged and totally give up. 2025, you're going to do things differently by the time you identify some of these misconceptions that held you back, that held me back, that is holding a lot of women back, right? The next misconception is really steeped in the African culture. I do not know why, but sadly it is. And this one says that a married woman has to look a certain way. That you have to be bulky, you have to be on the big side. I got that a lot when I just got married in the early years of my married life. From my first year to up until my 6th, 7th year of married life, people will tell me, oh, you're too slim for a married woman. especially older women. They'll be like, oh, you're too slim for a married woman. You're married now. You can't keep looking girly like this. You have to bulk up, And so, sometime back, like a few weeks ago, I ran into someone who had known me when I had gained a lot of weight. And then she said, oh, you're losing weight. It's nice. She said, but you can no longer go back to size 12, right? You're a married woman. Just try to maintain this weight. Don't lose too much. And I said, it's not about looking like a married woman. I said, the most important thing is the frame I am in as a married woman. Is it a healthy frame? Is it allowing me, is it increasing my chances of living longer on the earth, long enough to fulfill my purpose in God? Is it giving me the opportunity to serve my family better, to serve my life visions better? Right? That is the question you should ask. Not, oh, because I'm married, I just have to be a size 16, a size 18, a size 20. No, what you should focus on is my body build, is my body weight right now in this season as a married woman, is it healthy? That should be the focus, right? The next one says, as long as you walk a certain number of steps, as long as you walk 7,000 steps a day, 10,000 steps a day, you are going to lose weight. And then you're walking 10,000 steps a day, walking 7,000 steps a day, you're not losing any weight. And then you get discouraged and dump the whole idea of, oh, weight loss. That happened to me a lot. I used to walk. I started walking seriously, like, if I've been practicing walking in the mornings for quite a number of years, but somewhere in 2024, I discovered that, okay, I even had a smartwatch. I would walk, I'll track my steps and all of that, but I was not losing weight. Now, I don't know, maybe I didn't look it, but when I got into in the month of July, I was weighing 93 kg. I was weighing 93 kg, right? That's huge. But that was my weight at that time. And I'm not going to talk about what I did to begin to lose weight in this video. I'm going to do another video where I'm going to talk about what I did, what I am doing, because I don't plan to do it, and it's not a hit and run thing. I plan to sustain this as a lifestyle. So I'll be sharing that in another video, right? So I would walk those number of steps, 7,000 steps, 10,000 steps, and then my weight was not dropping. What was I doing wrong? What was the misconception there about hitting a particular number of steps? I did not factor in the aspect of creating calorie deficit, right? So I would walk, I'll burn those calories, but when I get back, I would continue to eat mindlessly. So I ate a lot mindlessly because by virtue of the work that I do, I sit a lot. So I'm in front of my system, and that could easily get boring. You just want to throw things in your mouth, a snack here, a meal there, you're just eating. So that's what I did to just keep me going when I had to work for hours. And then sometimes when I had to crush a very pressing deadline, I had to work late into the night. And when I'm working late into the night, I was eating anything available mindlessly. I wasn't counting calories. I just felt like, but I'm walking. Why am I not losing weight, right? Until I discovered that was so wrong, and things began to shift for me. The next one is that, oh, all I have to do is to create a calorie deficit. As long as I create a calorie deficit, I'm going to lose weight. Well, why that is true, you need to understand that it's not just about creating calorie deficit. For example, you don't just starve yourself, you skip breakfast because you want to reduce your calorie intake. You skip breakfast, skip lunch, then at dinner time, you go buy 3 bars of chocolate, you get a small platter of small chops, and then a small cup of ice cream, and you download everything in the name of, oh, I have not eaten today. This is my first meal. You need to understand that it's not just enough to say, oh, I am creating calorie deficit. What is the source of the calories you're consuming? You need to pay close attention to that. What's the source of the calories you're consuming? Because calories are not do not serve us the same way. Calories from different sources do not serve us the same way. So when you have 900 calories from processed food, burgers and all of that, greasy food, and then you have 500 calories from homemade food that you prepared yourself mindfully, taking note of using organic items. When you put those 2 calories side by side, they are not fueling your body the same way. So it's not enough to just say, oh, I am creating a calorie deficit. What is your food intake doing to your body? When you've eating that number of calories, yes, you've created a deficit. How is your body feeling? How are you doing? What are the consequences on your health in the long run? That's what you should consider. Another thing is flee from carbohydrates. We hear that a lot. Trust me, I've been eating carbs from August till date, and I have seen remarkable results in my body. And it's not just about me losing weight. I generally feel well on the inside. There were times where by 11 a.m. I'm already feeling very drained, like 11 a.m. But these days I shut down my work because it's time to close. I'm not doing it because I am fagged out, right? Because I began to eat mindfully, look at the sources of my carbohydrate, and control my portion. So it's not just about cutting off, avoiding carbohydrates. Focus on portion control and ensure that you're not eating processed carbohydrates. Watch the source of your carbs. So after all is said and done, we must remember, like I said, weight loss is not about looking a certain way. It's about staying healthy. It's about choosing a lifestyle that you can sustain. It is not a crash. It should never be a crash course. Because when you crash into losing weight, you're going to crash into picking that weight back. But when your weight loss came from choosing a lifestyle that is sustainable, you're going to sustain that weight and stay fit. Remember, the goal is not looking like a certain celebrity. The goal is staying healthy, strong, and fit. So if you remember any misconception that I may not have mentioned, I know there are a lot, but these are the ones that stand out in my heart, that stood in my way, that I thought that I had actually had wrong beliefs around until I began to discover the truth around them. So if you remember any other misconception that has stopped you in the past, that's stopping people, please leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be happy to read from you. Thank you for watching today's video. Remember to like, to subscribe, and to share. Remember, when you like this video, you give it a chance to be seen by other people who would like content like this. So till I come your way again, keep winning, and I look forward to bringing to you the video where I'm going to talk about what I did to begin to lose weight and see results. Thank you for watching. Till I come your way again, keep winning. Bye.